Welcome to Africa. I tell you, folks, I am excited. This place is beautiful, hands down, bar none. Beautiful landscape. I can't believe the amount of attention they have poured into just everything. The trees, the shrubs, the grassland, the models for the animals look great. But I do understand one of the complaints, and that is, it's if you don't know about like rendering distances in a video game, if you don't understand how that works, I can understand how this would be. So, okay, let me back up. I read the reviews, and the reviews said that there's nothing here to hunt. That it's very difficult to track anything down, right? I understand that. I get it. Here's the point. When you get into a game like this, there's a certain amount of distance that the game is going to render, the rendering distance, right? And if you sit here and you don't really know how the rendering distance works, or you don't understand how there's a limited, resources from your CPU, GPU, you might look out here and go, oh, I should be able to see animals out here on that hill. You're right. You should be able to in like a perfect world. But unfortunately, and this is a great example, that animal right there, that wildebeest, is just at the outer edge of where the game will render. Just beyond that wildebeest, if you look very closely, the little shrubs stop being generated. I'm not talking about the dark green shrubs. I'm talking about the light green shrubs, right? So that wildebeest there, that is about as good as it's going to get. So when people say things like, oh, there's no animals here to hunt, or, they're like nothing shows up, they're kind of right, because just beyond that wildebeest, you're not going to see anything. If I were to walk backwards instead of forwards, that wildebeest would disappear. The game just can't render it, right? So Africa is beautiful. I love it. They have put their personal time and effort into this game to make it look good. But I understand some of the complaints. People saying that you can't find stuff to hunt, or that the stuff you can find to hunt is sparse. If you get up there on a big hill and you look around and you see nothing and it's just open grassland, you might even ask yourself, why did you go to a place that's notorious for open grassland if I can't see anything on it? Like, I can't see the entire length, right? So I understand the complaints, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to hunt wherever, however, right? So for me, I don't really see a problem. I think this is great. It's beautiful landscape. I get to hunt animals that I'm not familiar with. When I first got here, I was like, oh, I'm a little upset that I don't know like what this animal is, what that animal is, like these gembacks, I think they're called, or germbacks or something. Like I just didn't know, but now it's kind of forcing me to grow and learn. I'm going to take this guy right here. He's not going to see it coming. Just like that. We're using the 7 mag. We're back to the 7 mag. We were using that 308 deal. I think we dropped him. I didn't see him run off at all. I usually bind my binoculars to 4. That's him right there. Yep. We popped him right there and he just ran right up and died on the side of the road. Hey, that's great, because we got a 4-wheeler here that we're going to take. So we're just going to run. Let's see that road. Yeah, he's right there. Okay, we're going to go grab our 4-wheeler, come out here, turn left, and we're going to pick that guy up on the side of the road. In a real life situation, I'm sure that if you were in Africa and you bagged one of them bad boys, it'd be picked up by a lion and drug off into the bush or something. So you normally don't want to do this, but we know where he's at. He's not going anywhere. And we need to get our 4-wheeler here. We're going to run up to another place and claim it, and then we're going to hunt there for a little baby bit. But anyway, beautiful landscape. I've said that. I understand where some of the complaints are coming from, but at the end of the day, and The only thing I'm going to say in defense of the people who are complaining is that this game probably, I haven't been able to find it, so it probably doesn't have a render distance bar. If you're running a really nice rig and you can up that render distance, I haven't seen a way to do it. I will have to Google. I probably will put in the descriptions. I'll just be like, hey, oh, is that the moon? Oh, look at the moon coming up, ladies and gents. I'm an educated man. I went to school for math. And I got into astronomy a little bitty baby bit. Man, I tell you, seeing something like that, woo, that's so cool. But anywho, if you have a nice rig and you can up that render distance, it'd be nice. I'll Google it and see if there's a way to do it. And if there is, I'll put it in the description. I don't think there is a way to do it, but if there is a way, then that would actually help out an awful lot, because then you could see forever and you would feel, you know, you'd feel a lot better about hunting out here. All right, our guy is here on the side of the road somewhere. There he is. I'm gonna, man, what a good screenshot that's gonna be. I'm gonna have the light facing on him from, oops, nope, I'm gonna almost wreck is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna have the light facing on him there. Can I get a little closer and get, oh, it turns off. I forget that it does it. And it's gonna turn the light off when I come over here too. Man. We'll have to do this real quick. Just like that. It'd be nice if they could, if there's a way to leave the light on here. Like you go to the front and just hit like a button and turn the light on. Whoa. Oh, they're on the side there. Huh. All right. Look at that. Woo. We got him from far away. One shot, ran up this hill and died. He has to be that's a long shot. Yeah. Oh, we almost got that heart. Look at that. We just a little bit high. He's gold. Oh, he's gold. Woo. Man, that makes me feel great. We got a taxidermy, and I'm trying to build my money up, but you can't pass up a gold. He's 3 away from diamond too. Man, that's great. That's great. Okay, common fur type. I don't like that, but we're gonna do. It's only $3,000. Okay. Woo. What a good start, man. What a good start. Let me just go ahead and double check. I actually got the video running. How silly would I be if here I am celebrating and we don't even have this on film. All right, we're good. Okay, let's get back on the road here. Where are we off to? I think it's over here is where I wanted to go. Yeah, cancel that. I want to go out over here. Actually, we're really close to that one. I'll go ahead and I'll just zoom out there to that right quick. Yeah, it's only, and that's another thing I heard is that people said that this was a small map for what you got. I paid $5 for it, so to me, I feel like this is, yeah. I wouldn't buy. I bought mine on sale. I wouldn't buy it full price. $10, no. $5. Yeah. I'll do this for $5. Absolutely for $5. But I think this isn't a small map. I just think it's very easy to get from point A to B. A lot of other maps have geographical boundaries and geographical what I want to say. They have things that make it difficult to traverse the landscape. Barriers, geographical barriers, big lakes or big rivers, huge change in elevation. So I think there are things like that make it difficult to now, I don't know why I'm able to hear the warning thump of a bunny rabbit over the wail of an engine. Apparently I am. What's that out there? What's the lights? I hardly ever go hunting at night. Hunting at night scares me. But what's that out there? Oh, it's one of the little lodges. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. And see, that's what I'm saying, is that I don't think it's a small map. I just think you can see things from far away. I think you can navigate quickly. So I don't think it's a small map. I think it's just easy to navigate. So people kind of assume because it's so easy to move around in that it's also a smaller map, but I don't think that's true. Look at that moon coming up. That's so cool. I'm really kind of hoping that we zoom around out here at night. We come across the path of a lion. I think that'd be cool to see at night. But we're going to come up here. We're going to expose some of the landscape. Then we're going to head off to a little camping spot. We're going to claim it, sleep until the morning, and then we're going to come out here first thing in the morning and see what we can see. Yeah, see, like that right there, like if you were standing here and you didn't know about the rendering distance and you just bought the game, you just loaded in for the first time, you're like, okay, I can see forever. And you look out there and there's no bushes rendering in, there's no trees rendering in, no animals are out there, and you're like, I paid full price for this? Like where are the animals? You know, like what am I looking at here? Oh, and it's perfect right there. That's the rendering distance. You'll see everything, like all the animals. If there's an animal to see, you'll see it here. You will not see it right there. Okay. Now, like I said, if you had a nice rig, it would be cool if they allowed you to up that rendering distance, but I don't think they do. So that's just my opinion, and I'll stop talking about it. It's just what I think is happening with people, because I don't see what the problem is. It's a beautiful map. There's a lot happening here. There's a ton of things to hunt. And maybe they're doing what they're doing with the European bunny. They're adding it after the fact. They're adding it to the German map. And maybe the same thing happened here, where they only had like 3 or 4 animals to hunt. And then they came back and added warthog and Cape buffalo. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know. I doubt it. That's so pretty. It's almost like South America. Almost. I'm sure someone's going to yell at me for saying that, but actually no one is, because no one watches my videos, so no one leaves a comment, so I can say whatever I want. And yeah, in my humble opinion, this reminds me a lot of South America. If South America were a little bit more, how to say it, if it were a little, I don't know. Maybe if the South America, the Park Fernando map, if it had more grasslands, like open area, maybe. But a lot of the woods and trees in Park Fernando are dominated by large trees. But out here, like, you can have a ton of these little bushes, and that's just kind of how it is. And even the trees out here, I mean, yeah, there are some of them that are super big. There's one gigantic tree that I saw, and it's just amazing. But a lot of the trees out there in Park Fernando, they're huge. They block out the sky. Like, they will block the sky from view. They have a canopy. And here, that's just not how things are. But like I said, we're gonna come over here, claim this little village, or this little place to rest, go to sleep, wake up at around 6 in the morning. Oh, by the way, I wanted to point this out. We're low on money, and I told myself before, I mean, I had some problems recording this video. The video got choppy for some reason. I had to disable Microsoft game mode or something, and that helped. And also started viewing my videos with VLC instead of Windows Media Player. Oh, holy crap. Woo! Nailed it. Another warning thumb. But what was I saying? Get out there, go to sleep, wake up around 6, go for a hunt. Oh, money. I was going to sit down and I was going to try to get some money because we're running low on it. And I noticed that one of the best ways to get money was just to do the missions, right? Just keep doing missions over and over and over. If you want to, go to a new map, and the new maps, when you get there, they'll give you like a bunch of easy missions, like, oh, go here and claim this, or go and look at that. As you progress inside the park, it gets more and more difficult. It'll be like, oh, harvest this with a bow and arrow, or get a gold level one of these, you know, like, it becomes just more difficult. So if you need money, go to all the parks and visit them and spend just an hour there doing the beginner missions. And the beginner missions, it should finance you. I didn't get to do that. I've been making this same video over and over and over again, trying to get the video to look good, because like I said, it's been choppy. So I've not really had here we go. Claim this. Oh, look at the moon. Oh, so pretty. And that sky, man, look at that. Look how the moonlight illuminates those giant trees. I mean, I'm a very, very objective oriented individual. You know, like I play a video game, it tells me to go here, I go there. People who can stop and loot things and read the notes and like, oh, did you notice that crest here is the same crest as over there, and that these two families are yada yada. I miss that. I'm so goal oriented, but here, for whatever reason, I feel relaxed and I can enjoy how beautiful they've made. I mean, just look at the water and the grass, the trees and the moonlight, the stars. It's so good. And I'm never going to make it out to Africa. I just probably not. So for me, I get to experience another place, and the people who designed it and they put their time and effort into it, just outstanding. And I get to experience it not as in like some kind of dystopian future where you're a CIA guy and you got to go beat people up. I get to experience it in a very natural, organic fashion. It's just beautiful. Let's go in here and hit the hay. We'll get up 6 a.m. and we'll get out there and we'll try to bag us some. We already got a wildebeest gold level. Hard to beat it. Well, 6:30. We'll give ourselves a little. Here we are. First thing in the morning. We got that right there. Let's go ahead and just check and see if anybody's up, having a drink. Now again, we're looking at this and we might not be in the render distance, right? Like that might be outside of render distance. So we're sitting here looking and we think, oh, okay, there's nothing over there. You know, if we were to walk down and get closer, who knows? Maybe we'll see a lot. Maybe there is stuff over there. I don't see anything here on our side. And just look how pretty that is. It just goes on and on and on. I'm looking for that morning train, that morning bird getting up and going for a walk. We're going to leave that quad here. Where have I not hunted? I've not hunted north of where I'm at. And that's going to go down into that. You know what? I want to get down there into that river valley. I like hunting the river valley, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to head straight north here. I'm going to say goodbye to that little watering hole, which I think, though, that watering hole early morning, I think that'd be a good investment. But we're going to waltz over here and see what we can see. I'm bringing with me a 12-gauge shotgun loaded with bird shot, just in case I come upon one of them bunny rabbits that we keep seeing. This is that really cool one that has 3 it's an over-under, but the under is a magazine, so it's just a one-shot deal. It's not like a triple barrel, double barrel. And also got that 7 mag with me again, and I got the smaller of the 2 scopes on it. Oh, by the way, what am I doing here? Let's go ahead and get my cologne on. And not that you want to spend too much time on this, but look at this. The Rattler brings in the kudu, gemsbok, and black buck. I don't think the black buck are here, but definitely the kudu and the gemsbok are here. And then this does the wildebeest and the springbok and the other kudu. So we have a couple of calls here. This even does warthog, right? And look at this. The predator one calls in lions. It calls in lions. How cool is that? And I guarantee you, folks, hey, look at this. Gray wolf, Iberian wolf. I think it's about time for us to bag a wolf. We shot a coyote last episode up in Laketon, but I think or Layton, however you want to say it. But I think it's about time for us to get us a wolf. So let's go ahead and just get this stuff going here. Now, I think that right there is the weakest call we got. I think this one's a little better. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this god-awful one going. God. That nature made that a thing. And then, where's our... I hear that noise right there. All I think of is Germany. I use that call so much on red foxes. I'll try to get up here just so I can see. Who are these tracks here? Doo-doo. Okay. Come up here and just have a look down into this valley here. See, oh, perfect. Perfect. That's a warning call too, but she's moving right toward us. Cool. That'll be our first hit of the day right there. We're going to get her with that one and that one. And we're going to wait. There's a white tree. I'm going to try to get a perfect heart. Oh, she's right there. Okay, here. She's going to come toward us. Come on toward us. I'm going to try to get her as she comes past that white tree right there. If she comes past that white tree. But I'm going to try to get a good shot on her. I don't want to get a weak shot or a flanking shot. Like, I want to do it right this time. Get her right in the heart. You know what? I could take it right there. She just come out from behind that bush. Ooh. I think we're losing our window here. I really don't want to take a rush shot. I want to do it right. Rock or something. Shoot. Oh, she got really, well, maybe not close to it. We're going to keep calling her in here. I got faith that this is going to bring her in. Right there she is. I knew it. Okay. I knew it. She will come up just a little bit more. We're going to take the shot right as she comes out from behind that rock. What? In God's... What? What? Did she get hit? Did we hit her? It didn't. I don't think she played the animation. I don't think we hit her. Man, I wanted to do it right too. I wanted to just take our time and have a good shot on her and drop her right there. I don't think we got her. I don't think we got a hit on her. Oh man. The game did something weird where she did something. The game did something weird where it like the surface she was standing on, it wasn't textured correctly and she started standing weird. I don't know what happened. I think that shot though was good. I think it was right there at her chest. If it didn't show the animation of her getting hit because of how she was standing, then there should at least be a blood splatter, but I don't even see that, so I'm not quite sure what's up with that. Excuse me, I don't know what's up with that. Not pleased with it, though. I was hoping for a nice, clean kill. This is where we do not want to be. We do not want to be behind a tree calling stuff in. But we heard a mating call from this direction, and that leads us to believe that we haven't spooked whatever was over here. You know, that shot from that gun should have spooked them, but, you know, sometimes the animal's not used to it, but they just don't register what it is. So to them, it's just like, okay, well, whatever that was. let's keep our eyes out. We might bring her back in. It's been known to happen before. When I was trying to get this video stuff worked out, I just happened to walk down the road as I was talking, and I spooked one of these kudos and it ran off, and I was like, okay, well, I gotta get the video worked out anyway. So I alt tabbed out of the game and was messing around with video stuff and came back, and she was standing back in the road, about 20 yards away from where she ran off. So I shot her. Right there. That's her again. That's the shotgun. Yep, she is. Okay. That's what I wanted to do. Perfect. And that's how you're supposed to do it. That probably is going to be a heart shot. And yeah, it's the doe. I don't like taking the does, but good to get that one out of the way. We have that wildebeest, I know, but you know, it's just good. It feels great. And look at that. Look at that backdrop there. That tree weren't in the way, we'd have that beautiful. People might think that's a rock. Let's see here. Maybe that. A little bit better. There we go. Cool. Yeah, nothing for her. But got her in the left, right, long. Oh, I guess we just went right. But this is you know what? There's a learning experience everywhere. Remember when I was telling you about them taking that step and protecting the heart with the bone? That right there is what I'm talking about. That bone is right. I mean, yeah, there's the thin part of the bone in front of the heart, but then look at this joker right here. It's lined up perfectly with the heart. Well, perfectly. Yeah. Pretty good. So it just kind of goes to show you that I'm not full of, it's not all horse crap, you know? I mean, there's a little bit of truth to what I say. All right. That's good. I really want to take a warthog. That's what I really want to do. And I feel like we're moving into warthog territory up here. But who knows? This right here might be grasslands, and that might be predominantly kudo territory. But we'll keep working the calls here. That's the great thing about this 7 mag. We've shot 3 times, and we got 2 kills. You know what I'm saying? Love the 7 mag. We'll do that a couple of times. We'll do this, and we'll see if anything comes up from that draw. See that thing right there in front of us? We'll put the sun to our back. That way, if any animals on the other side of that, any animal on the other side of that road over there that comes up toward us, toward that sound, is going to be coming up with the sun in its eyes, right? So it's not going to want to be looking at the sun because, you know, sun bright. We're just going to sit right here. And so long as we don't skyline our image, not that I think an animal would take, you know, would know what a skyline is or whatever. But so long as we don't do that, then we should have the drop on them. And what is a skyline? You see how that tree is very visible because it sticks up from the ground? If you were drawing a picture, you could draw the silhouette of that tree with absolute no problem whatsoever. That's because it is skylined. The contrast between the leaves of the tree and the blue sky make it very clear where the tree starts and stops. Now let's look at the contrast. Let's look at something else. You see all those trees? Hard to tell where one starts and one stops because they're all blending in with each other, right? So you don't want a skyline. You want to be blending in with something. But I don't think, you know, maybe animals do. Maybe they've learned an area so well that they'll know what should be there and what shouldn't be there. And if they see a change, they might not necessarily 100% buck and run, but at least, you know, they'll be more cautious. They might stop and have a smell. I'm going to have to do this one more time. Really want to do a warthog. Let's see if we can get a lion. We'll just run the gambit here. Oh my goodness. Ask and you shall receive. Oh, nope. I thought that was a warthog. Dead. Just like that. Huh. Ah. That's great. That is great. Folks, Africa's good. Africa works. I'm not trying to be a jerk or anything. I mean, I know you got your opinion, but I think we're good here. I mean, this is pretty much exactly what we see in Germany, South America, both North American parks. We've been to Laketon and Silver Ridges Peaks. So I think this is just situation normal, folks. And you know what? And maybe I am wrong. Maybe when it first came out, they had bugs and they did work through it. And I'm just talking from ignorance, but I don't know. Pro tip here, go ahead and walk over the animal, right? Like that a couple of times, and it goes and gets that grass out of the way. So pro tip, if you want to get a really nice screenshot there, you kill, just get down there and, oh man, there we go. Perfect. Love it. All right, that's another wildebeest there. We already had a gold. Let's see what this one is. Hey, it's another gold. I think our other gold though is like a 32 or 33, so I think this one is this much better. $1,000 for it, very easy, common. It's a male. Did everything right. Shot it right in the heart, right there. And oh my goodness gracious, you couldn't ask for a better shot than that, right there into the heart. Boom. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and attendants of all ages, thank you so much for being with me on our first outing into Africa. This is a beautiful park. The storyline, the old man that runs this park, he's trying to give it to his kid. And he's trying to, not his kid, excuse me, his grandkid. It's an interesting storyline. I like hearing what he has to say. There's some things to me that don't make sense, but I don't really know the politics of Africa or, you know, how you cultivate the animals here. But man, it's an interesting story so far. Beautiful. And let me tell you, you see that? You see the El Capitan over there? You can go up that. There's a road that takes you to the top, and there's a lookout place, and there's probably a place to claim and start from up there. So, I mean, you want to know where we're going to end? We're going to end on El Capitan. I guarantee you that. So we're going to get some height to us. It's going to look beautiful. We had someone yell at us right over here. Let's see if we can. Yep, right there. That's a kudo. Oh, it's all the girls. All the girls are out today. Let's try to take this last one here. Let's see if we can't get her to come back, and we'll take her right here in that field. And then we'll say farewell. Or, you know what? I'll do the there she is. She's turned around. She's turned around. I think we're going to get her. It'd be nice to get a warthog. I think our next video, we're definitely going to, I'm going to tool around in the quad until I can find warthog territory. We're going to get us one of those. That probably is good eating. Okay, so she was down right there. I saw her turn around and walk. I think she's on the other side of that little mount, that little lip right there. Like, I think she's just on the other side of it. So if we see her come up, we should see her come up, you know. Well, probably not over there. That's probably too steep. Probably should see her come around here sometime soon. And we'll just sit here and look. We'll be a patient hunter. She might have turned back. Oh, there she is. I think I can take this shot from all the way out here. I'm feeling pretty good about that last shot. I think I can hit her. She's coming this way, though. Maybe not. Don't need to rush it. Well, you know what? Oh, there's two. Two. Okay. Well, I'm going to scoot right here. Let's see if we can get a boy. Is there a boy a part of that? Here. Here, come over this way. Girls, come over this way. If you got a boy, bring him with you. Oh, man, I think I missed it. Missed an opportunity there. They're going to disappear to that thicker brush. Oh, here she comes. I'm going to take it. I'll keep my eyes glued directly on where I shot her at. Oh, no need to. We dropped her right there. All right. Again, folks, Africa's fine. It's fun hunting. It is fun hunting. Woo. Man, that's just great. That's relaxing. Come out here and call them in. You can see them coming from far off. I love it. That's beautiful. All right. Let's look at her. Yeah. Nothing going on there. She's trivial. Right lung, left lung, just dropped her. She couldn't breathe. Shot right above the heart. $1,000 though. Works for me. All right. Take one more look here just in case. Don't want to miss anything. Not that I think we will. I think we made a lot of noise already. Oh, Cape Buffalo.